I don't want to see anyone getting dehydrated on my watch.
I'll stretch this out.
I'll do like this. It's a little more comfortable for me.
It's like data.
What the fuck was that? Oh, there's a platypus that's entered the chat. Do that thing again. That sounds like a dog under a door. I like it. Dog under door. Also, Chance's favorite yoga move. Fun fact.
Hi, we're the Ascertainers. Do you like that?
Episode 149, but you wouldn't know it based on Mark's introducing it. Hi. Mark, you don't have to read it anymore. You know who we are.
We are in the Ascertainer studio tonight, and we have two guests.
Dojo Studio. Dogio.
And that's my partner, Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim, the interrupter. Jimus Interruptus. What's up?
And tonight we have my eldest son, Chantz, on again.
Glad to be back. I think this will be the 5th time. Is that the most repeat guest?
Ooh, is this your 5th?
Well, 5th, it'll be 5th episode.
How about appearances? So you've been in this basement 3 times?
3
is what
times,
you're saying?
yeah.
Okay. I think my brother Jeff is tied with you. I think you guys are in the upper crust. And then my mom's been on twice. He's unseated my mom. You happy about that? She's going to be 90, you know.
That's awesome.
She doesn't have a line for 90, by the way. She's got, I'm feeling fine at 89. I'm doing great at 88. 90, it's like, maybe this is the end of the run. I've told her to work on it, and then we have another guest.
We have. He's a consistent listener to the show, and he's been on before. Alex.
Welcome.
This is your second appearance.
Second.
3rd episode.
Yeah.
That's right. So he normally goes by his last name, so it's going to be difficult for me because if I just yell his name out during the episode, it's gonna. I don't want to make hard work for Mark to edit, but it is a Saturday. It is light out. Mark and I are going to go out of the town like we are wont to do
As
Ace and Gary theater goers. So we're going to go see you tell them what we're going to see, because I think I know what it is, but sometimes it's like one of those shows where you have to, they blindfold you and smack you, knock you out for a little bit. Then you wake up in the trunk of a car. What's tonight?
tonight is Mick Sterling at the Lakeville Arts Center, and he's doing a cover of Huey Lewis and the News.
It's like a tribute set. Hey, look at you, Chris.
You look so hot with those.
I didn't want my hair to get messed up.
Oh,
Can we come and say hi? Do
no. Hi. Bye.
you remember Chance? You know his
Yes.
friend Alex?
Alex, yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Everybody missed you at Newt's.
Oh.
Hey, fold my laundry. Thanks. Oh, Jesus, Chance. So we're gonna go see Huey Lewis in the News, and it's gonna be great. I am gonna wake up tomorrow morning at 7:00.
Oh, gross.
I know, to watch USA Canada hockey.
Mm.
So I know you're not a hockey fan, but are you at least an American?
Of course.
All right.
You wouldn't catch me on air saying otherwise.
I like how Chance goes offset with the mic too.
Oh,
I went to pick up my 3rd larynx ring. That's pretty good. So, Alex, anything to say? We talked at dinner, so we kind of know each other. Dinner. It's really more this is one of those tweeners. It's a supper or dinner. It was like a brunch, afternoon brunch. At
Newt's.
Newt's. You guys heard of Newt's?
I love it. Favorite bar or grill?
In?
Apple
It
Valley or
is.
Lakeville?
It's Apple Valley, but
Apple
I was going for the world. But anyway,
Sorry.
yes.
Got that edit?
It's our premier sponsor, our platinum sponsor, our gold sponsor, it's our only sponsor, and we love them. We love them. And usually Mark and I sit at the bar, but tonight, because we had 4 people, we sat at a booth, so we got a chance to get like table service, where we usually just get bartender service, and we had one of our favorites, Itzel. Was just awesome.
You went keto today with your meal. I was pretty impressed.
I don't know if deep fried breaded is
pure-
quite keto,
Pure
but
protein.
and sauce. But yeah, you know me. I'm training for a 5K, half of a 10K.
I thought this was a 4K. I'm done after that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I made a deal with my legs that this is a 2K, and then I'm gonna trick it as it goes along. I probably will only run 2K. I'll probably walk or potentially roll like a little kid. Steamroller. I'll steamroller at least one city block, I think.
Who you running it with?
The big cat.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He signed me up.
He's the one who took the initiative.
He's run it twice.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah, Alex.
He had his, yes, I think the first time he ran it, he lit up a cigarette right after. He stopped smoking. He does a little vaping now, I think. But yeah, he's, I think he's worried about my what's the word? Longevity. Is that it?
Sure.
Mortality. That's the word. Longevity is good. Mortality is bad. And we'll see. Or maybe he's trying to cash in on some insurance real quick. Like, I just don't want to be last. I don't want to be last. So I signed Mark up. You've run. You've done what kind of the athlons have you done?
I've done
Did you
a sprint triathlon, and I was grossly unprepared for the swimming portion to the point of thinking that I was going to drown during it.
Was it in a pool or a lake?
It was in a lake, and I did no open water training.
So you couldn't like just stand up either.
No, so I didn't know how to deal with waves. I'm just used to the pool,
Yeah.
You know, the like very smooth surface, super windy, like white caps out there. And I immediately, not even like 20 yards into the swim portion, gulped down what feels like a water bottle full of water.
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out. I want nothing to do because they just have people there on paddle boards out there lifeguarding. And it was really a terrifying experience. I bet that lake was an
And
inch.
what was your swim? Like was it a mile?
It was 600 yards. I think that equates to 0.3
so much
miles, but it's insane.
Yeah.
And once you get out there, it's like I forgot during training because it's like there's no side of the pool to grab onto if you get tired.
Exactly.
So
That's why I was like, can you
scared.
stand up?
I was really terrified. I was in the youngest heat. And so we went first. I was getting passed by like 70-year-olds, people who were 3 heats behind me. I mean, it was bad. But I did it.
Would you have rather drowned or called for help?
There was a couple people. I mean, the thing was that so many people can't.
That's a very fair question.
Well,
How many people don't not die?
I mean, I was out there and so many people had come to cheer me on
Thank you.
that I was like,
You cannot do dramatic pauses like that on the Astrud.
I was,
Sign me up.
He did a William Shatner right there.
Start over.
I was prepared to die. I just accepted my fate. I'm prepared.
You thought you were checking out that day?
I was like, I
And a
cannot,
triathlon, a voluntary triathlon?
I cannot be pulled on a 16-year-old's paddleboard after all these people drove however long to cheer me on. I don't even clear like the.
So that was a safety thing? Is a guy like on a stand-up board or something?
Yes,
Okay.
and they're just like, teenagers.
A couple
High
people
school
did
swim club.
grab on. and
Oh
were
yeah,
told that.
yeah.
So
I was thinking about.
So
it.
at that point,
I was
could
thinking
you
about it.
Could you have done that and still continued?
No,
or are you
no,
out?
you had been out.
Really?
Yeah,
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
What's up?
but I pushed through. But I felt so incredibly sick and nauseous for the because I
And it's-
took
do
down so
Did you
much
open
water.
with it? No, you
You open with the swimming portion, and I drank
And you got half
so
on the
much
bike.
water. And the whole time I was thinking,
What lake?
God,
Like
what-
Madison
Lake
Lake down
Rebecca.
there?
No, Rebecca Lake.
Is it down there?
It's northwest of the cities.
Okay.
20-30 minutes, but it's a runoff lake to the Mississippi. So when the Mississippi gets high and floods, that kind of runs off
Oh,
into
so
the
you
lake.
get, like,
So that's
backwash?
all I could think because the Mississippi is not
Nasty.
known for being clean. All I could think is I probably have like a dormant parasite in my brain right now from that.
You can see it. You can see it.
Eye floaters.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
They're swimming around.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Not gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah. I trained so hard for the running and the biking portion, and I was just really disappointed because I mean, my stomach, my gut was like distended from the water. I cannot like stress how much water.
So then,
I
what
drank.
was the bike ride? What
It
distance?
was a 14-mile bike ride, and then you end with a 5K. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna feel like you felt,
Yeah.
but it's also like 8 in the morning. What's up with that?
What month is yours in?
April.
April. Yeah, that's weird they do it that early.
on a Sunday
Oh, that's criminal.
when they got the worst people in the ER. I mean, I am not looking forward to this. It's just like, what? Used to be in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What do you sign me up for? In the
Yeah,
morning.
well, have 911 down on your phone before you.
Yes,
take
yes.
off.
I do that every day. Are you kidding me? Alex, have you done any odds? You're a physically fit individual. Do you work to stay in shape, or is this just good genes?
Probably a little both, but definitely, yeah, I work out, but I don't do the triathlon I've just started to get more into cardio for longevity reasons, as we were talking about. So nothing too crazy like that. No dying in a lake, drowning, or anything like that. I try to
Did
be
you ever
kinda-
see a picture of me? Chance maybe has. Chris just sent it to me. She came across it. It's a picture of me running in high school. And I'll just tell you right now, this is your future if you don't stay on top of it. Because it's so much easier to stay in shape than to get back in shape. So
Is that the race where you had to pull off in the woods and you took a dump in your?
that was a
drawers?
training run. And it wasn't a woods, it was a goddamn neighborhood.
Oh no!
It was some guy's backyard. It's like, oh, the cross country team's coming through.
Is this
Get
one?
the salt gun.
Has this been told on the Ascertainers yet?
I do believe. And that's where you heard.
I think the last time I was here. Right?
It was white shorts. White shorts. Don't buy white shorts unless it's after Labor Day or remember it was one of those two. But yes, I had what they call an issue.
No, is that a first and a last, or
I've only shat myself the once. I didn't even shit myself. I mean, it was a legitimate. It was a
no.
It was a legitimate attempt
It was an
to
anger,
do the right
yeah.
thing, but it was
Miscalculation
It was
on-
what would you call that? Logistical error.
Right.
Where
Just
I-
got the angles wrong.
Instead of just having my pants on and letting the madness happen because it was happening one way or the other, I did the right thing. I took all the right steps. I didn't. It does feel like really shit. I didn't pull my shorts far enough down, and I just shit into my pants where I could have just shit. I could have just kept running, for that matter. And people do that. You ever seen
They
that?
do.
You know, like
They do.
in a marathon, and
Yeah.
that's bad. That's not
imagine the
good.
rash?
Maybe you
Also,
were
it burns. Yeah, it's
Ooh.
not a good.
How many marathons have you run, Dad?
5.
And how many you were stricken with stomach problems before? Quite a few of them yourself.
One time I had to go through a dumpster to try to find something to clean up after.
In my Coors shorts, the white 1980.
I didn't get anything on my clothes.
You're ripped.
Some said yes.
Nice.
I wasn't like Mark Fast, but I was above Av. Here, hand it to your phone.
Was this high school?
That was high school. That was my senior year. in
Holy
high school.
crap, what happened?
And they did have color photography
the
then. It
hell
just happens to be a black and white photo.
Now, is that the same face you had when you're going in your pants?
I think in the hair too. I think.
You know, this is so old that he had to hold that position for the.
The exposure.
That explains the facial. My face was like this before. And it's like, is it done? It's actually a painting. Paint me like your French girls. Look at the neck. I notice there's no one else in the shot. That's pretty far ahead. Really. It's to my part.
No, they all finished.
It's true.
Yeah, I didn't see anyone else in
Yeah,
there.
the photographer it was a realtor taking the picture. He was going to try to sell the concession stand. To
Hurry up,
somebody.
the sun is going down.
Actually, I know good lighting, so I paced myself. Sure, we took last. Sure, all the people were gone by the end of the race, but that's a nice picture, don't you think? Okay.
I would like to mention that Jim is like Nostradamus lately because he did a great.
Because I do a lot of cocaine?
Yes,
Oh, Nostradamus. I think you meant Nose-Tradamus.
he predicted the Super Bowl outcome.
Oh.
Pretty
It's
close.
a coin flip. I mean, who couldn't,
Well, you were talking about May, how he's going to get beat up, and he really did. It was very good. But he also predicted, we were talking about the Olympics and how the ski jumpers were getting injections in their members to stretch out their.
The penises. They were getting penile injections,
As to what benefit?
aerodynamic. Well,
You can do that?
I mean,
that's what I'm going to use
skiing,
that
what
for
benefit in
everything.
skiing?
Everything. It's like, why are you doing that? Be more aerodynamic. Why were you driving 80 in a school zone? Aerodynamics.
I guess it stretches out the
Scan.
bodysuit that they're wearing, so it gives them more lift.
So they're like, are they Yeah, what's the proper? I mean, you would think it would have to be some kind of a physics
Like a rudder.
equation.
Yeah, where do they get these
Well, yeah.
shots?
Well, you think about like the angle of the
website?
jump.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
I
the,
thought you meant
there's
in
might
the
be some
penis.
kind of thing where they just never come down, right?
Yeah, right.
It's
Yeah.
the like in the Revenge of the Nerds that thing. Anyway, remember the guy with the javelin? That's all I can think of.
So we were talking about that, and then he brought up that it would be great for curling. And
Oh,
I
if you had a
said,
huge,
Controversy.
that didn't make sense.
if you had a huge controversy, that's fucking.
Maybe that was what he was talking about, that you get the injections and you could,
You could let it hit the stone and be like, "Hi, it's a disability." Like you can't. No one's gonna.
Right.
The guy that went and hit it with his finger
Yeah.
again. That's intentional. But if you can't help, I can't help it. I can't help what God made me. God wanted me to win the goal. Hi. Also, sorry about your shoes. Love your shoes. Anybody? Silence of the Lambs. Love your shoes. He's got that mask on. They're in the runway, and his senator's like, "If you know my daughter," and he, "Did you breastfeed your daughter?" And he does that whole thing, and then. Senator, love your shoes. And the way he's got that mask on, that's the creepiest
Just a
shit
deep
ever.
cut.
It's a deep cut.
The-
Cut.
Now I have a bone to pick with you, Jim.
This guy makes his own gravy. I like it. Let's go, Chantz. Tell me about your bone.
your movie choices. So Grease. I know we've been over this 100 times
You're not a fan?
before. No, I can't say I am. Is so musicals. And this is not me throwing shade. I was just curious. Musicals, like, is that your kind of favorite genre when it comes to movies?
Actually, no. Fair question. Grease just happens to be one I really like. I can't think of another musical that I really like.
Sound of Music?
Never saw it.
Tenacious D.
Tenacious D. That's a musical?
Pick of Destiny.
Oh, certainly. Would you classify?
Well, then yes. I did. I really, really like. I think that's a really underrated movie. I thought it was great.
I love Tenacious D.
Okay. You just call Tenacious D, though. I mean, are we thinking the same one, The Pick of Destiny, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah. They have a whole album. I think,
Jack
based
Black.
off the movie.
I think in the real world, I think if there's a celebrity that I should be most like compared to, it would be Jack
Yes,
Black. Don't you you know me your whole
100%.
life.
Yes.
You say
Yeah.
Simple Jack?
Yeah. Go on, we could do a series of episodes on how that movie's okay. Every other movie, every other person, whoever, but boy, they got away with so many things that are just so not acceptable. But oh, good. So you see the Jack Black thing too? Okay,
Oh,
good.
absolutely,
Yeah, just a silly
yes.
man, just a
I've been saying that. for
tries
years,
too
yeah.
hard. He was on Saturday Night Live a couple years ago, and he was actually pretty good.
I think he's hilarious.
He
Yeah.
just I mean, you could just tell you were working with a pro
hmm
on the. Anyway, so that's the bone to pick, the musicals.
Well, just your.
I don't think. Do you guys like any music? Mark, do you
Well,
like
it's not
any?
the-
Mark likes.
Let's not get hung up on the musical thing. It was the no. What did you say? Like no,
Spaceships,
spaceships, bows,
Arrows.
and
horses that
so
are,
any action movies, like basically.
I like
you
action
say,
movies.
Okay,
I don't like epics.
you don't like
Epics. That's where I draw the line. Is epics.
Provide an example.
Dances with Wolves.
Okay,
Too long.
sure. Yeah, I get.
Lot of wolves. No dancing. Okay. So what the fuck?
Godfather.
I've tried like 4 times to watch it.
Godfather is the answer as in Harry Met Sally, or is that? No, one of those Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan movies.
Okay. Well, Tom Hanks isn't in when you're about Sally. That's cool.
Homeless in Seattle.
Homeless, sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen the movies. What is it? Sleepless?
Yeah.
What's You Got Mail? Isn't
It's You
are they
Got-
the same
You got
name as
AIDS?
Two movies?
No, it's mail. Yeah, you got mail.
You got Seattle.
You got Seattle.
There are 2 movies that are the same, but one of the movies, he says, Godfather has the answer to every question in life.
I should try to watch that movie. I have to watch the Ford versus Ferrari documentary. Also, you watched the Miracle, the Boys.
I
No,
did.
what's it called? Miracle, the Boys of 80,
Correct.
the recent documentary.
Yes.
And you, as a non-hockey / you're a sports guy, it was pretty well done, wasn't it?
It was very well done. I've not watched Miracle.
You never watched the movie?
I've watched it, but
You
I,
went with us. Remember the whole neighborhood went to that movie? We brought like cases of beer into the theater. Literally, we saw it up in Rosemount, and we had every pocket, every like 1, 2, inside pocket, 3, 4. I mean, we had like a 12-pack each on us, and we would kind of roll the cans, and we got done. There weren't many people,
Right.
very many people in the theater, but Wow, we drank a lot of beer in that. I'm sure you were there. So, okay.
Have you watched any of the Olympics, Alex?
No, I have not. No.
Well, there goes my question.
Well, they don't call them the best sport back doing into the business for nothing.
What are the Olympics? Yeah, I'm not a big sports guy.
Right.
I think the Olympics are.
What about the biathlon? There's shooting involved in that.
Not my thing.
Alex is works at a place where they train people on how to whatever, not ethically, but safely handle handguns.
Oh, not ethical.
Well, no, ethically, that's not the correct single adjective for.
Yeah, he trains people to
Actually,
shoot at
I'm-
random.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Adverb. I can't go on. If it ends in an ly, it's going to be an adverb. And scene. Okay. But yeah, not just no. How about summer games? Just no sports at all that way?
Watching, paying attention to, not really. Never, grew up playing sports, but it's not my thing to watch on
What'd you play growing up?
football, baseball, a little bit of basketball, wrestled for a year, and then went into lacrosse well, I'm still doing that. So,
Seriously?
mm.
Do you know?
Were you coaching for a while?
Yeah, I'm currently coaching right now too. I took some years off after COVID. All the schools kind of closed or not schools, but school activity kind of closed for a year, and then didn't go back to the previous location that I was at, and started up again last year.
with a school system or
Yeah, high school. Yep,
which one?
Lakeville South.
South? Okay.
So I'm not really into sports, but I coach lacrosse.
Yeah. That's
Well-
that's a totally that whole statement checks out because lacrosse is about as much of a sport as cross country is. Lacrosse is a made up sport. I mean, everyone knows it.
Whoa. No, I mean sport. I get the reason why people like to watch it. The fans always crack me up a little bit. Getting super. I think they've even made some. I don't know if they're commercials or whatnot about them. The guys yelling at the TV as if like the players can hear them. And it's like nobody can hear you and nobody cares. It's not your.
You're talking to one of them.
I do yell at
Okay,
the
so
TV
yeah,
a
this
lot.
is actually an intervention. So it's not your
Okay,
team.
let him in. Bring him in. Okay, here we go.
But the ball in football is only in play for 11 minutes on average during a game, and the rest is just commercials and guys' asses. So I'm like,
So when the Vikings win and I say, we won,
Yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
part of the team,
And
is
when
that
they
wrong?
lose, it's they lost. We won, but
Yeah,
they
you
lost.
bear any responsibility? Maybe you didn't
that's a good,
prepare.
that's a good point.
Maybe on Wednesday on film day you should have done a little more.
You're right.
Do you wear a jersey when you watch? I don't own any sports jerseys,
Neither do I.
and I feel like a freak when I show up to a Vikings party or whatever, which I always love getting invited to. Don't get me wrong. Anyone's listening, it supposed to have me over for a game, but I bought like a Vikings sweatshirt. It says Vikings on it and stuff, and it's purple. But it's what are you doing?
What are you drawing over here?
Oh, I can't see so good.
It's just my notes.
Okay. But anyway, so
Supposed to
Alex does
scribble
not
them
own
out.
you own a sports jersey like a
Hmm.
Tony Romo Cowboys
I've
jersey?
had like a Twins one in the past.
McCaven.
One of the yeah, Doug. Yeah, one of the last
His name.
games I went to was for a bachelor party, one of my buddies, and we go there and it's like I don't mind drinking, but it's like okay, drink beer whatever, it's $15.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It
And
does-
then we're there.
It does
and
affect the flavor.
it's I don't know,
The sad part is you were at the guy's house.
yeah, exactly.
You were the best man. What the fuck is up with this?
Yeah,
These prices are
I didn't
ridiculous.
see anybody else paying. I don't understand that, but yeah, never spent too much time around him after that. But yeah, I mean, and then it's a it's like all the games 3-3, and we go into extra innings, and then we go into extra innings
no.
again, and then we go into extra innings again, and it's like I don't know. I could watch paint dry, and honestly, I think I'd be more entertained. I can't get into it.
Mark loves baseball. I hate baseball. I like hockey. Hockey is I like, put it this way, of all the professional sports, the seasons are just too long because there's so many games that just really don't kind of.
That's a
There's
money
no
grab.
stakes. And
Yeah, it's like
especially
play
if your
100
team isn't
games.
like a contender. Like if you got two teams that aren't playing for anything,
Right.
and you got to pay top dollar, and you're going to get the exact effort you would expect. Out of
Well,
those
it's funny.
two
It's like
teams.
March Madness. Like nobody talks about basketball until it's
Right.
March Madness.
Well,
Oh, now it matters.
Why it matters is that every game is a win or go
Elimination.
home, and to me, then I know I'm going to get the effort that my sitting on my recliner requires. I hope you guys don't think I'll just watch anything.
There's only
'Cause I could watch the Weather
162
Channel.
games in baseball during the season.
It's
How
that-
many?
Yeah.
162? How can you get sick of it
if the
after
creek
that?
don't rise? Yeah, I know. It's over before you know it. I heard the Twins' best pitcher is out for the year.
He needs Tommy John surgery. Pablo Lopez.
How about that? Lou Gehrig and Tommy John. Do you ever
Yeah.
just like live your whole life hoping that you'll
You don't get a
never
disease named
be
after you.
associated with a procedure or a disease?
I mean, you're close. You're close.
I will after the Goldies. After Goldies, there might be the Gym at TheAscertainers gym, golf tournament or
We've already
benefit.
set up the GoFundMe.
At the very least, I mean, we're gonna have to do some research.
I think I'd appreciate it if you did anyway.
Should we watch the evening news that night?
Go next morning because they have to notify the next of kin. Chris ain't gonna be anywhere near that. Alex will be like, I think he said it did not resuscitate. I know. That's why I have my foot on his neck to make sure. So anyway, too soon. But I say we do a little song of the week because we got 4 songs of the week to hit, and I get to pick the order because I know the songs. I'm gonna go with my main man Alex has a very non-controversial. But you could talk about your song for a little bit, or do you want to go? You want to have somebody else? Are you cool introducing and talking about your song?
Sure. I wasn't sure what the question was being asked.
Last time you were on, it was a
Gotta
radio
come to a
game.
point.
Last time was a radio.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
you said you listen to this podcast? I never come to a point. But last time was a radio game, and where you had to just pick a couple of bands. And this is, since KQ'd us, your song of the week is, as I told Alex, it's a song that you think people should listen to because it's just a good song. And
Evenflow by Pearl Jam was my choice. If nothing else, it's a great song. It's one of my gym songs. It's in my gym playlist.
I'm talking gymnasium at this point.
Gymnastics. And,
Appreciate that
I like
distinction.
swinging on bars and stuff like that. I mean, it's
wow, I'm honored. Whoa, sorry. Gold gym.
it's also in the movie Black Hawk Down. In one of the scenes, I think I don't remember what they're doing, but it's just kind of one of those like kind of pump you up songs.
Yes,
I don't remember that.
Really?
I haven't seen
I
that
don't.
movie.
That and Voodoo Child by Stevie Ray Vaughan is in when they do code word Irene, and it's Voodoo Child starts ringing out when they're loading into the mini bird or the little birds and the Blackhawks.
I watched that movie one time and it was pretty impactful. I should probably watch it again.
Probably, yeah. A little
I
bit
remember
better than
watching
Grease,
it, and
but
it was like back when home theater was a big thing. You did not just you did not shame me, grease shame me during Black Hawk Down, did you? All right, well, it's good having you on, Al. I will defend Grease when the time is right.
And it never is.
Oh, you wait. Oh, you wait.
Who's next?
You.
Mine is from our high school days, Jim and I.
We graduated different years.
You were still in high school in 79.
Nope. 9th grade. 80, 81, 82. 10th, 11th, 12th grade. In 79, I was in the 9th grade.
Oh, I thought.
But where we lived, it was 9th grade was a junior high still. One of the best years of my life, by the way.
You know, some of the areas where the kids aren't as bright, they do it that way.
I don't know what he means by that.
you know the ones who shit their pants.
I got no place else to go. So that's what happened. I was in the guy's yard. I was nature called, and whatever. Very few people hand it out like I give it, so I applaud you.
Okay, that's what you're doing with your fingers.
Go ahead, Mark. When you were in high school and I was in junior high, what song?
We would
came on?
listen to Billy Thorp, Children of the Sun. It was a very unique song for the time.
Fuck yeah! I
And-
still say it. Heck yeah! That's my first swear.
It is. That's been very good tonight.
You keep track of the
Money
money.
in the jar.
I do.
The jar would affect
Got
the
one
water
right
table. Yeah, I quit drinking beer, or I started drinking bourbon more so than beer. So the little pull tab thing is not as heavy as it should be.
So he was a singer, songwriter, record producer, guitarist, and he wrote children's books.
Okay,
Billy Thorpe did.
Okay, there, Johnny. Show everybody else up because we have crap to do during the week, and you're you.
1979.
Chance.
So my song of the week was "At Night in Dreams" by White Denim. I am so bad at assigning a genre, but I'd say they're like garage rock.
Mhm.
just introduced to me by Spotify. Spotify has this nice thing where it introduces you to new songs that you've never listened to.
Playing Hangman over there? Well, you guys got a lot of
check my
a lot of
notes here.
back and forth on the notes, and I guarantee that looks like infant wrote it because he's holding the end of the pen. You know, he's holding like the top end. What is it? Or you
Oh,
got pictures of it?
Yeah. I don't know if you can read the handwriting.
just my notes throughout the podcast.
It's just dicks. It's this is
No, it's
It's
poorly,
hieroglyphics.
it's poorly
It's
drawn
code.
dicks.
this is oh, is it really? It's I see the one is a little up on that one. I'm sure. Ooh, oh, that's so sad. What was that movie? Super Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Draw his dicks.
Yeah.
Have you been drawing one whenever someone says something stupid? Is that what that's referenced?
No.
Every time I've
it
just
must be
been-
every 10. There's only a few on there.
Just kind of a caricature of Jim. I've been,
Oh, that's actually. Oh, I get a caricature, so it's way bigger. Yeah, and I see you fit a bunch on that little small note, on that Post-it note. Chantz, do you know anything about like where this band's from, or
I
anything like that?
believe they're from Austin, Texas, formed
Okay.
around 2006. Let me check my notes. Yeah. Their album where the song "We" comes from, 2014, I believe. I don't know if they're still making any new music. I don't even know if they're still together, to be honest. But
Well, you're not like
in a plane crash.
giving them a
Yeah.
full endorsement. This is a like, hey, here's a song I heard. I thought it was cool, and I want everybody to know.
yeah,
about
no,
it. So
I think people should check it out.
I think it's a great example. I think yours is too. Schraft, Mark's, yeah, whatever.
And we can stop there.
Yep. Well, my song of the week is very much a departure. Mark has something to say.
Well, I was going to say that I did research on my band last episode, Little Hurricane, and then I found out that they actually broke up. It was a husband and wife team
They were the White Stripes. So did they come before the White Stripes or not?
after.
They seem like a knockoff. I'm just going to say. The song's good. Don't get me wrong, but it was totally a Meg and Jack White kind of a situation.
They broke up because of a motorcycle accident.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Elaborate.
I don't know any more than that, but that's what it
Were
says.
either of them in it? it's so vague.
Come here with that kind of information, and that's all you got.
Class action suit. And they didn't agree on it.
They got a divorce after a motorcycle accident where injuries were involved.
Hmm.
That was it.
That's why I don't have a motorcycle. I want to stay married.
The husband went on to start a new band without his ex-wife.
Is it called
Well, did they break up?
the
Because one
Record
died.
Tours?
It's called Larger Hurricane.
Is it actually?
No.
Because he skipped a step. It should just be Big Hurricane, then Bigger Hurricane, then Biggest Hurricane is coming. All the kids are looking forward to that one. I have a question. I forgot. I just want to let you know I had a question. What does Jack White call himself now? Is it just Jack? It's not just Jack White.
Why in the White Stripes at the beginning they said they were a brother-sister duo?
Yeah.
But why? And then it came out later that they were married.
I don't.
What was the
I
reason?
think that was like maybe optics.
Incest.
Like nobody wants to see a husband and wife.
She
cheating or
like
something.
legit didn't know how to play the drums, right? He basically.
Well, she
I mean,
better than me,
well,
but
sure,
Milli Vanilli?
Chimp can play better than me. He put out some bangers.
they have
So-
some serious fuck. Is Seven Nation Army, is that considered a
Oh,
White Stripes song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, is that a cover?
If it is, that's news to me.
Well, if they wrote that, then they should get inducted on that song alone. I feel like
I
that maybe
agree.
is some of the
I agree.
there's some songs where like it gets introduced, it gets released in the 50s and no one listened to it.
Yeah.
And then someone says there's something there's meat on the bone, and let's re-release
Right.
it or whatever. That'll be for next, because Mark will like it when I look up on my phone. Also, I have to do my song of the week, which is a big departure. Thank you, everybody, for your Neanderthal picks of the week. Mine is a little more sophisticated, and it is. Did I one time not do what?
Excuse me?
How to structure a sentence. 204. Did I not one time? I can't do it. There was a song called Take Five by the Dave Brubeck. Straight up jazz, like American jazz. I guess it's the only kind of jazz. It's the only American form of music. Did you know that?
No.
Rock
No.
and roll is not American. It's
What?
no, it's like
I thought it was
either
like
English or people
it
say.
can't be true.
I think
Come from the Beatles?
something else to look up next time. We have a thing we have to get to tonight. Huey Lewis and there's, Yes. So anyway, but there is, I'm a jazz head, if you will. I enjoy jazz. And I think this song would be considered a jazz song. The singer is Astrud Gilberto. And the song is The Girl from Ipanema. And there are several versions of it out there. She's from Brazil. So is she singing Brazilian or is she singing whatever they speak in Brazil? Portuguese? It's racist. Anyway, there's also an English version, but I think that the syncopation of the voice is better in the non-English version. It's because the English version they had to it wasn't written for that, so it flows, but the other one is just more of a.
Give us like an example. How does it sound?
It's like maybe you would call it a samba. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, it'll be posted in the show notes, and if you're not, you probably heard it. It's like elevator music. Mark called it.
I was watching this European movie.
Oh, really?
It was actually about World War II called The Tank.
Sounds like a snuff film to me, Mark. The Tank? Totally. Played by?
But they
European.
dubbed English in.
Sure.
And then I was watching the subtitles, and it was like the people who dubbed and the subtitle people were fighting because they didn't link up.
Oh, sure.
So you just described American Sign Language.
Because I
don't think anyone can verify that American Sign Language is actually saying what they're saying. That bothers me. I have great respect for ASL interpreters and people that need that to be able to take the world in. They could be going through their grocery list for all I know.
My favorite thing is, and it happens absurd amount of times, where someone with no qualifications comes into like some important press conference. Have you ever seen those videos? And they say like, I'm an ASL expert, and they just like are making up symbols and things like that, and then it comes out, it's like, we don't know this guy. He just walked off the street.
Right.
It's absolutely hilarious.
And I think the only people that see these things are people that watch like politically controversial events, because that's the only time they show up.
Right.
Hey, the Wild signed a new left winger, and that's all you need to know because we wrote it on the bottom of the screen. Guy's name's,
Why can't they just watch subtitles? Why do you have to have the ASL? Is there a reason?
If you're there, if they're live, that's the reason.
Thank you.
Still don't trust them. Maybe there was a bank I worked at, and somebody for like a team building exercise brought in actually I could get this guy, Jeff N.
Wait, I have a question back if you're live. It's someone doing a press conference and it's all reporters. Are you sending a deaf reporter to the live press conference?
Saturday Night Live handled this very, very well in its earliest seasons. Garrett Morris.
I don't recall.
Seriously?
I don't.
It would be like...
I don't recall what I had for breakfast.
You eat breakfast?
I don't.
Most important meal of the day, which is why I was surprised that you might eat it. So, they used to do a thing. It was Garrett Morris. I know we don't like to last names here. For the news for the hard of hearing. And Chevy would go, our top story tonight. And then Garrett Morris would just shout, top story tonight. So things would come a long way, I guess. I hope we don't fall into, boy, this ain't going to come out right. I don't know that we're going to offend any of our deaf listeners.
I
think it would be very
really
difficult to
goofy,
literally do that.
deaf sign language story.
Tell us.
So
you've been sitting on this the whole time?
been waiting to release it. You can relate to that. So when
this all sounds like my Coors short story.
So many years ago, my first job was at a sporting goods store, and we had this one woman come in. She was we believe, I wouldn't know because they couldn't understand what she was saying, but she's Chinese, or Asian for sure. But she came in with a bicycle and flat tires, and she wanted us to, I think, fix your tires, but she didn't know any English. She didn't know how to sign in English, and she didn't understand English. So she only spoke whatever language she spoke, and she didn't sign, read, write, or speak English. So we're trying to communicate with her, and she's just kind of making these, noises, and it just was back and forth, just
like
constant.
clicks. Like,
No, like like
okay.
not trying to make fun of her in that aspect, but I was like, I don't,
I'm sure she was getting frustrated.
well, I was like, I don't know what to do, and everyone's like, asking me to go up and help this lady, and you could kind of see that she needed she had a flat tire, like you could see that, but I didn't have the correct tube to repair her tire, so I'm like, how do I tell her they don't have the right? So you try like writing. The first thing you try to do is like write a note, and like she can't read English, and again, she can't understand English. She doesn't sign language in English because we actually had somebody who knew ASL and tried to do that. It was just rude. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. I'm like, I don't know how to, and it just was 30 minutes of me trying to explain. It was like not to be mean, but like trying to explain something to like a caveman. Like, I don't know how I get through to this person. And finally kind of like we got her out the door. And then I had remembered a couple months later, she came back in again and I saw her and I just turned around and went right in the back for 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. But it's just bizarre, like you come across deaf people and, we've had like notepads, just write something down if nobody had, no sign language and easy peasy. But yeah, this one was.
Wouldn't it be funny if she came in the second time, spoke perfect English, and no problem?
Man.
when he's around, nothing, and then he goes in the back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you people. If I try to-
Yeah.
I'll say this. Oh, Mark's going to say something.
Wouldn't some things in ASL be the same? Like, thank you.
I don't know.
Wouldn't
I don't
Wouldn't
know.
that be
That culture, in a different culture, that could be like F you.
Yeah.
Point.
true?
Peace.
Yeah.
That's up yours.
I'm learning so much.
Go ahead. You were
Well, I'm
going
just
to, I
say
interrupted
that,
you.
like, let's say, this is just, I don't want to I feel like I'm going to be taking a shot at you, but you know what? I think you have it coming there, Mr. Grease. So we
So I
are.
should have like song and dance at her.
We are so. I'll do that. I'll throw the treadmill on. You can kind of do like a little West Side Story, the finger snaps.
So who's your favorite
Fighting?
character in Grease? I have to ask that.
Oh, Danny. That was it, Danny Zuko? Is that his name?
Danny Zuko pre.
Zuccarello. Danny Zuccarello.
I don't know what you'd call that point in the movie, and he kind of changes his attitude, but
Oh, well, my favorite was him.
T-Birds or pre-T-Birds?
My favorite was when he.
He knows the lore.
You're really scaring me.
I have a little
Yeah, I
bit
was
of a
gonna say-
background
I
with
was
that
gonna
movie.
say,
I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds like you really hate this movie. Golly. C2. So my favorite part is when he sees Sandy at Rydale High School, flex, and he goes into his summertime. Sandy does that, and then he realizes, oh shit, I have an image to uphold here, and then so that right there, acting. Sir Laurence Olivier, that other guy, and John Travolta. There's your Mount Rushmore of thespians. I had something I was going to say about it. We got stuck on the Grease thing. Well, because I gave him
ASL.
shit. I was going to say
ASL.
yes. What I was going to say, and we can make this for our next episode. We can talk about this. Is how I would be next time. Really? Okay. I can feel your look, but I don't know about you guys, but if I know you're like a world traveler. But if they threw me into another country and it's like, hey, you know what? What we're giving you is the ability to just stay alive and to live here, and you got to figure out the rest. I would be like the lady in the bike store.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
For
just,
sure.
and I guess I tried to. I mean, I would hope my bike tires are full. I think that would be I hope they have the difference there. Just in case, I'd just be just as compromised as her, and I never know how I feel about that because it's like, yeah, I never have to really live these situations. If I hear someone that speaks in broken English, I respect the fact they can speak any English because I can't speak any where they're from. So,
Well, Chance's younger brother,
Hunter,
Your son?
he lives. Is he?
is his name? Yeah. Wow.
Hunter.
We might be breaking news here. I just thought so too, but
No,
Mark, that's how
he
you refer to
is.
him? Hunter's like, who am I? Is
You
his
listen to
name
this
now?
podcast?
Hunter.
He lives in Japan, and Chance went over to visit him. And how is his Japanese?
Is surprisingly good.
Really?
It did surprise
Is it
me.
wild to hear him do it?
Yes, it's like an out of body experience because just how when he switches to it real quick, He's got the enough to be able to navigate like stores and restaurants, but it's like it's wild.
Does he have a Minnesota accent though?
I couldn't tell.
Hey.
He like transforms into a different person as soon as we walk through the doors. And see
When
it.
you look at him, is his hair kind of done up a little
Super Saiyan,
little
like
bun thing? Oh, his face is all white. What the fuck is going on here? You look away, he's just normal again.
Now you know some Japanese, don't you?
Very little. I thought I was all cool, like going there because I went there with my fiance, and then Hunter put me to shame.
Yes.
But
Do you want to hit us with any?
And but it's like embarrassing when you go travel to other countries because most other countries, people in like minimum wage jobs there, it's like they can speak 3-4 languages, especially like in Europe, and you're like, I feel like such an idiot, like embarrassed.
That's kind of where I'm going
Yeah.
with the whole. I
You would
think
just
that's
feel
the-
like that in the U.S. though.
But that's like the ugly American, where
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, we only know one. Everyone should know what we speak.
Yeah.
But like these European countries, and yes, also in the U.S., my Alex knows a good bit of Spanish
I
from
bet.
his, from talking to the people that he works
Mhm.
with. My daughter-in-law is from Ecuador. She speaks
Right.
fluent English and fluent. I mean, you wouldn't know that that's her second language. She
Mhm.
speaks it so well, and I just feel like I think both of us, maybe that'll be our thing, is to pick up Spanish. I tried to learn French once, and a lady told me that's not French. Because I use Duolingo, and I have no
yeah.
accent and no,
I
it was
know,
just like
right.
sounds.
Just
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
I would love to know what that sounded like if somebody were speaking that version of English back to me. It'd be like,
A river, Slaslavive.
You speaking in reverse?
No, that's crappy French.
I think that was jive.
Thank you for listening. We're going to have to wrap this up because Jim and I are going out on the town as Ace and Gary. Hopefully we'll have our guests on again.
Yes.
Chance, thank you.
We'll talk about languages.
Glad to
It
be
was
here.
fun.
Shout out to Paris. I know he listens to every episode.
You speak some French, though. What is
I shouldn't.
Selena to you?
Fiancé.
French culture, the Ascertainer style.
Hey, Alex, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, fellas.
It's always fun.
And thank you for picking on Jim.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, thanks.
It's easy target.
Get a hold of us at TheAscertainers@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. We did get an email from my college
from
roommate.
Tommy?
Yes.
I saw that. I assume that was him.
And we'll bring it up next
We'd love
episode.
to get more emails. So I met someone last night at Chris and I. So scandalous. It was a husband and wife that were in a band, and they seemed like they were very gung ho. I watched her follow us on Facebook, so we have one more Facebook follower. So we're like 3 now, I think. So anyway, it's a little more than that. But anyway, have a great week. Thanks for listening.
Bye.